All right, what's up, guys? Connor Ferguson here with Caleb Sloha and Josh Olmstead for another episode of the Asphalt Podcast. I don't know how many S's we're capitalizing in that. I typed it out today again, and you guys let me know how many we're putting at the back end of the A there.
At least one.
Jay Tomuir, appreciate you. Sorry to make you wait 10 minutes. That's on the guy below me. This is the Always Race Day Podcast. What's up, guys? How you doing?
It's busy time of year. Just got done with nationals. Obviously, you were just talking about that. Getting ready for championship seasons at some other tracks, and yeah, it's go time for a lot of different racing events.
Josh, how about you?
Staying busy. He's
Get
pretty
closer to the camera.
He's pretty on par with it. Listen here, buddy.
It's just funny. Anytime Josh comes on here, if he gets really animated and mad, he's in front of the camera this close to it, yelling at, which is fine. If you're that close, it's perfect. He'll go and be relaxed, and he's just back in his seat. He's like, nothing can bother me. I'm in the comfort of my own room. It's nice. I love it.
It's all fine and dandy until one of you say some smart stuff.
It probably is mostly on us. Anyway, we'll get to everything today. SVG won at Watkins Glen. I'm sure we will look at the playoff pictures going into the postseason for NASCAR and all that. Probably going to talk about how many road courses there are on the schedule, and also at some point we'll get Alex Palou clinching the IndyCar Series title in there as well. So real quick before we start, big shout out to Chris Weiser and the Weiser Companies sponsor that hopped on board this weekend at Knoxville. If you haven't heard yet, I know this is the Asphalt show, and you guys know these guys better if you just listen to this, but really appreciate him. Really appreciate everything we got going on the dirt side of things and everything intertwined in that. And I saw a lot of tweets this week about people wanting a guy like who was on the wind tunnel. What was his name?
Oh, Dave Despain.
Thank you. I had a different last. I had David DeJesus from the Chicago Cubs.
Nice.
It's post Knoxville Nationals. Everything pops in my head.
That's a weird thing for them to say, that they want a guy like David DeJesus.
David DeJesus could hit baseballs really well. I'm telling you. And the people were talking this week about they wish there was a show like that around. This is it's an abbreviated. It's not one show. It's two shows. It's definitely fast paced. I know you guys aren't calling in or anything, but I hope you guys try to use it as that. If you do care about all these racing series, and send me stuff I'll try to put it on here, like a pavement midget race. I'll probably talk about it on the dirt show if there's something like that, and vice versa with something that we didn't get to on the dirt show, talk about it here. So we'll try to keep it as separate as we can. It's tough with the different disciplines and everything like that, but we went this route because these two guys right here are headfirst over the pavement stuff and everything about it, and their passion is second to none on it. So I wanted to make sure they had this, and we had this as a platform for us to cover, the sport all around. And that being said, I don't want to ramble. I don't naturally fall asleep to racing very well. Never have in my life. I'm mostly blaming this on the work we put in at Knoxville. But there's 16 to go, and SVG had a 12-second lead, and I was out. There's nothing keeping me up. And I woke up and I watched the highlights later, and I missed jack squat of nothing. And I wish I would have turned on the IndyCar race. I could have been a little bit smarter about it, but yeah. Tell me what you guys thought of Watkins Glen.
I mean, the thing is, too, it wasn't even just – you can have a race where the guy in first checks out, and it'd still be a very good race.
We had that at Nationals. That's exactly what happened.
Why do I have an echo?
I think Connor's echoing.
Is it my echo?
I think so.
Well, it's me, but I don't know. Test.
Balling on a budget, baby.
Here we go. How's that? Does that sound better?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, it was me. I apologize.
But yeah, I mean, it just the fact of the matter is, much like several other races that we've talked about this year, the Cup guys struggled to pass, and they really, really got to figure that out because it is just killer. I know when they asked the fans years ago, I know the fan response was, "Oh, we want to see the cars closer together." Well, I'm sorry, but the solution to that is not, second through 20th running in a single file line behind each other. Something's got to change, not only at road courses, but everywhere.
Yeah, I don't like how they did the questions on that survey. I also don't think like the survey is as powerful as people make it out to be, but there's a trade-off, right? If you want the cars closer, what's the negative to it? There's with any change you make, you're going to have that, right? There hasn't been a thing that's made cars safer and faster since the tops of sprint car wings, right? So I think I wish they wouldn't put that survey out there the way they do, because we're past the 5-minute mark. Yeah, no shit. Like, I want the cars closer.
I had to double check it as well.
That's just what it is, right? Like, I definitely want to see cars closer together in racing, but not at the expense of passing. I feel like
not at the expense of racing.
Yeah. Do you want to see a parade like 4th of July? What's the one? Let's go.
I got a sport for you if you want that.
I didn't say it. Everyone knew I was thinking.
I had to. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough concept overall to just have the mindset of like, oh my gosh, 18-year-old William Swalowich ran a second faster than a professional sports car driver SVG. Like,
the ARCA cars being faster than the Cup cars.
Yeah, it just shouldn't happen. Like,
well, and then
you just shouldn't have 16-year-olds who have just touched Watkins Glen for the first time running faster laps.
But it doesn't even make sense anyway, because like the Xfinity series, and I mean even trucks, we'll say for this case ARCA's its own deal. Like trucks and Xfinity are supposed to be the lower series, so like you would think they shouldn't be going as fast, because if I'm starting out in a 4-cylinder and then I'm moving up to a late model, the idea is you're getting faster, not going slower. And I hear a lot of like people say,
I do think like the similarities of speed and the rosters there, like the truck series, you're in a demolition derby. Xfinity, you got like 1 or 2 guys that specialize in either like really good at short courses, really good on a road course, really good on intermediates, and like you're trying to beat those 2 or 3 couple good guys. Cup series, you got everyone's elite at everything, and like that's where the levels come in. So I'm more okay with it that it's similar there, I guess. But the fact that the single A series is faster than all 3 is bad shit nuts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, and it's like you hear certain things. I forget who. Hello, Chad Voznellik. Nice to see you again. But I forget if it was Tommy Baldwin or somebody had mentioned like, oh, well, they're slower because these cars are harder to drive. Are they? Because I feel like you don't see as many spin outs or loose cars or whatever. I mean, in some ways, I'm sure they're harder, but I feel like you just don't have the cars that are out of control as much anymore. And
you don't think it's hard to drive a car on 3 wheels?
Okay, well,
the wheels are falling off every other week. I'd say it's pretty tough.
We're not even going to get into that because you'll lose.
I don't have that stat. I was looking for it. I couldn't find the tweet.
You can't get me on that one. I mean, regardless, I do miss the.
I'm not getting you. I'm on your side.
No, but I'm saying like I miss the 5 lug nuts, but also at the same time, everybody's like, oh well, we need to go away from this single nut wheel because they all keep falling off. Well, how many series compete throughout the year that use single nut wheel, and
just about the rest of them?
They do just fine, but so, yeah, I mean, they got to figure something out. We're told that they are figuring something out. They're working on it, but that's been how many years now?
What, we're year 4 into this car?
3. season? No.
22, 23,
Yeah,
24,
four.
25.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's quick maths on it. Next time I'm asking the commenters. We're going to leave it on that.
Nice.
That's where we need Noah.
Yeah.
So I want to share this for the Asphalt people that might not hear it otherwise. That we were interviewing Ryan Timms after the race, and he cut me off. I was talking to him about Noah's catchphrase, "Lap cars have no rights," and he knew it before I finished my sentence. I was not smart enough to ask him afterwards if he just listens that intently to our show, which wouldn't surprise me. Not that sounds like braggadocious. Or if Noah had said that to him when we talked to him when he was 15, but I think I've eliminated that from my head because I don't think Noah would have been on the show.
Correct.
Well, and also
I don't think he had
that.
coined NASCAR or lap cars have no rights yet.
Well, yeah, and I think it was just last year when he had said that.
Correct.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so there you go. Really good for Ryan Timms to be an avid listener of this. Larson has been pretty quiet after getting beat by gravel from the back. Yes, he has, Todd. This is our pavement show. That we got a dirt show recorded. If you're looking for that, it's on our YouTube page. If you just go to the live episodes, I think we did like an hour yesterday, 10 minutes with Eric Bridger. Larson had a bad weekend at Watkins Glen.
Yeah. I mean,
I think he was focused on Knoxville. That's what I took from it. I got texted 27th in qualifying, and I said, focus on Nationals. Good sign for him. Wasn't, but that's okay.
It's definitely, I mean, been kind of a struggle for him the last couple of weeks, but I'm sure getting into drama with the dirt guys and everything doesn't help with that either. You're all good, Todd. You're more than welcome to chat asphalt with us too. Otherwise, yeah,
it's a pretty big topic though as well.
My biggest fear of that is people hopping on here expecting to hear dirt and then they don't, and then they get mad. So I want to just make sure we remind people that we do have the shows like split up like we do. So always just check our YouTube. There's probably something on the live thing, and message me on Twitter if you want to. But yeah, either way.
We'll get going. It'll be promoted more too, and we'll have it better organized. So it'll be good. But yeah. So I mean, that's kind of the cup race in a whole.
Yeah, it's so tough. I mean, there's just like, what do you? That was a rough race. That's you can get into detail as much as you want, but overall, it's just like, yeah, that was the race.
I do want to say I talked to one of Darren Pittman's crew guys that worked a lot with Shane Van Gisbergen in Australia. This guy's from Australia too. Super nice guy. I'm going to try to ask him to come on the show here and talk more about, I'm going to say a little bit about what makes SVG that good. But like for starters, he's the only one that's got the clutch and the brake pedal on the right side of the car. Like they designed him a car that was designed close to what he was racing in Australia. And the new NASCARs, coincidentally, are very close to what they drove in Australia. A lot of the components are the same. So not only does he have that different strategy of braking, it's like the muscle memory and having it all on one side of the car. I'm surprised. I'm shocked, one, that none of the other Cup drivers have. They possibly could be doing this. They've not publicly said that they were. I'm shocked that hasn't come. And also, I'm shocked no one's picked up on SVG's strategy. And I shouldn't say shocked to this because I just kind of learned about it. But he'll like overbrake into the corners when he's got someone on his tail to force that. Like he'll brake earlier, I should say. He won't overbrake, but it will force the car behind you to get on the brakes harder and faster and wear out their brakes or wear out their tires. So that's why, like at Mexico, you saw him, like I think Dinger or Chase Elliott was hanging with him for 5 or 6 laps before he eventually pulled away. And that's what he was doing there, was little gamesmanship to try and make whoever's in second pay for being in second, essentially.
Well, and he is full of gamesmanship. I mean,
I love it.
Yeah,
a lot of that does come from the supercars. I mean, but he, like, you'll sit and watch him and he will be, we know how fast he is, but he will sit on somebody's bumper lap after lap after lap after lap. And we talked about it during the race. All he's doing is trying to get you to burn out your stuff or make a mistake. I mean, and
he could care less. Like, he's just there.
Well, yeah, because he is running his own deal, and he knows that he's faster, and he's patient enough to where he's just going to push you to mess up first. And we saw that in that Cup race because they were, telling him, "Oh, Blaney's going to try to block you, and do this, and when you get to him, try to get by him quickly because we need to get by him, and blah blah blah." And he just goes, okay. And in one corner, he takes a couple corners to set it up. And then one corner, he passes him and is gone. And that's, I mean, it's gamesmanship. And I mean, it is incredible. I was watching a video, I think last night, and when they were coming out of the carousel, there was a moment where he's behind Blaney for the lead, and he kind of is like falling back just a little bit on Blaney. But then as they come out of the carousel, Blaney takes it wide, goes off track. So he should theoretically have more speed. SVG stays on the track and still manages to catch him and get inside of him going down that straightaway. And it just, I mean, that right there just shows how strong he is on this, kind of racetrack.
So all that being said, and this isn't just because SVG is dominating at him. I think this is a conversation that's been brought up by the car, and because the 2026 schedule isn't out yet, so everyone's just sitting around speculating stuff. But do you guys think there should be less road courses on the schedule?
I wouldn't say so. I would just think they need to be probably a little bit more spaced out than having 3 and within 5 races. Because I think we go the whole, maybe one less now that I think about it. But, outside of COTA, the first 11, 12 are just ovals. So I just don't like the summer stretch of having 3, 4 within 6 or 7 races.
I would prefer less super speedways.
Oh, here we go.
That,
Here we go.
Daytona's in 2 weeks, and you're just making sure we talk about it on every show until we get there.
It's just stupid, and especially, I mean, I was doing something the other day and saw, reminded painfully that at the end of this year, it's literally Talladega, Martinsville, Phoenix, and it just, well, whatever. I think we can have the amount that we have or one less, and I think that's a good amount. Which, unless another road,
are you talking about super speedways or road courses?
Road courses.
Okay, I just want to make sure
we could have the amount that we have or one less. Which, unless we bring in another one, we know we're not going to Mexico, and we know we're not doing the Chicago road course. We're doing San Diego, so we might be at one less next year. I think that's fine.
I would agree.
I mean, if the car was better, let's say in a perfect world with a good racing car, I'm fine with having, out of 36 races, have 5 or 6. That's 1/6 of the schedule. Your stock car, premier stock car racing series, they should be able to drive on a road course.
Yeah, and I mean 1/6 the schedule, 1/6 the track types. I think we should have 6 super speedways too.
Get out of here. I knew that was coming.
We do with Atlanta. I guess we kind of do.
We do.
I got my wish.
We do. But yeah, and that's something that Connor and I have talked for years of why we love ARCA so much is the diverse schedule. You have to be good on the dirt. You have to be good on the road course. You have to be good, on the short tracks, on the super speedway. You have to show talent across different types of racetracks.
And it gets these guys prepared, even if they aren't, facing anybody. They had that the 15-year-old Tristan McKee won this weekend. And I guess I'm getting into my next point with this, but I mean, where else is he going to go to race a pavement car, prepare for NASCAR? And I know there's places, but it's not like they have rides open. It's not like he went there to do it, right? It's, you need to have a platform for these guys to develop. And I'm sick and tired of people saying, oh, this guy's too young to race when, okay, Jeff Gordon was beating adults when he was 12. I can't imagine what Tony Stewart was doing when he was a kid. I've seen videos of Kyle Larson beating people when he was a kid. I've seen more actions detrimental to the healthiness of the race car drivers in the racing facility on the racetrack made by people that are too old to be in a race car than I ever have and could ever imagine of anyone too young to be in one. So
I've been beat by a 13, 14-year-old, and I tell you what, it is not fun, but also it's kind of badass. You're like,
Future is now.
you're like, wow, that's, really, really good, but yikes on me,
part of me wants to get Caleb back out there and like make him the ultra like David Gravel, Aaron Reitzel combination, like super villain. Just fire back, calling the kid's age into question. Like, I think he might be 11. Should he really be out here? Let's get a birth certificate.
Yeah, we've never had those issues in short track racing.
Oh boy.
But yeah, listen, I've had my fair share of rivalries, so.
Oh, so you're primed for this. This is something that was already there. There just wasn't a microphone?
Yeah, because when I get angry in the race car, it's like 80% worse than getting angry in person. And
because you're in a humanized weapon.
I don't know. It's something about racing and stuff like that. I mean, and we see it with football players and stuff too, but I mean, it's like, yeah, you're kind of a different person. So, but it's what makes it fun.
Yeah, I'm with you. Where do you want to go next? It is open.
Do we want to talk about Austin Hill?
Yeah, let's talk about Austin Hill.
Do we want to do that or the playout? Let's do Austin Hill. We'll do all that.
Yeah, the playoffs are the playoffs.
It's always going to be a conversation, and it's probably going to be how it is. Good
analysis, Josh. That was what I expected going into Watkins Glen. And I got exactly how it that.
Is. Yep. I mean, you always have your indifferences on it, and you can say as much as you want.
Oh, I wasn't going to have a format conversation. I was going to talk about who we think's going to make it.
Oh,
yeah. Josh basically just said, "All right, so here's the deal: the team that's ahead at the half needs to keep playing the way that they're playing. The team that's behind needs to be playing better than the other.
They need to win."
But yeah, Austin Hill suspended 2 weeks ago. Whatever math you do the math. He was suspended at the Brickyard for right rearing. Caleb, give it to me, Noah.
Eric Amarola.
Yeah, Eric Amarola.
Thank you.
I was caught off guard because I didn't think that one was going to be that tricky.
I
told you, it's post nationals. It takes me until Thursday at least, and we'll see. We're not on a good pace right now. For my head to get back in me. He's suspended for a week, comes back this week, and then appears to do it again to the
everyone.
Is it Bailey Dickerson, the country singer? He was on Bailey Zimmerman. It was Bailey Zimmerman.
I can't.
He wrecked the Bailey Zimmerman car,
which was Michael McDowell.
Yep,
he's got.
Everyone knows that.
He's got ill feelings toward Cup guys. That's what's pretty clear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you think he did this one on purpose?
No,
not at all.
Think the first one I think was idiotic and on purpose. This one was just ignorant, and we saw it a couple times throughout the weekend where it was like one car would go off track because they're allowed to, and one car stayed on the track, and then it kind of got into this weird situation where does the car that's on track need to give them space? Does the car that's off track need to safely get back on track? We don't really have rules for that, and that was kind of the issue. We saw that with SVG and Zilich also, where it was just hard racing, and there's that kind of gray line. But in this case, there's several things that I don't think Hill took into account. He tends to not really think at all behind the wheel of the car. And it resulted in surprisingly not somebody getting hurt. I mean, if you've seen pictures of It's Ellis's car, I believe.
Correct.
The halo bar was broken, apparently. I mean, the whole windshield is just caved in. That's a part of the track it's been talked a lot about, that the spotters can't really see, which I think also is a problem that needs to be fixed. I don't understand why. I mean, I get it, but also, like, we have spotters for a reason, so I don't understand why we would have a place on the track where spotters aren't there.
A place notoriously known for major incidents.
Well, and that's a whole other thing, is like, I don't know why the walls of Watkins Glen are shaped the way that they are, but I'm sure some engineer somewhere has a reason for that that'll make me look stupid. But I don't really understand why you go down a straightaway, but then like the walls go like this, and yeah.
I think it's on an angle to filter them into, like it creates an oblong shape, right? But it's at an angle to filter it into how skinny that section is.
But well, okay, so the actual,
this is my guess. I'm not looking at it. I don't think we should have oblong walls at racetracks. I think
the actual asphalt track, or whatever. I'm sure it's asphalt, but the actual track does narrow in. But on the side, the actual walls, I should see if I have the picture I sent to Josh.
Oh God, no! You don't embarrass yourself.
No, I already know it's going to be embarrassing, but. Is that Kevin Ramsel's basement? Yeah, please send help. So the white is the track. Okay,
this is the high tech picture you were looking to find.
This is my quick.
Does the track go like that?
No.
Okay, just hold on. This is my quick Snapchat sketch, basically showing. But like the white is the track, okay, and it does narrow up, but the walls.
I can't wait to take a photo of this after the show.
this will be the cover photo.
This is going. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna have you make it the thumbnail. Maybe keep going. Put it back up there.
Keep going.
I gotta hear your explanation.
I don't have one. I don't understand why it is the way that it is. But like, did I take pics with those dudes at Fest? Yeah. It just and. It's not like they're filled with it. It's just grass. So like I said, somewhere, some safety engineer is absolutely laughing at me because I'm sure there's some high-tech reason. I don't understand it. And I feel like over the years, we've seen that be really dangerous.
I'll tell you, I've talked to a lot of smart dirt people over the years. All of them.
God, there's a joke.
Anything about safety can explain in a minute why something is like it is, why something they made, why something someone else made is. The fact that there's stuff like this in NASCAR is shocking to me. That, I mean, none of us three, I would put us pretty far above casual fans, have no idea why the walls at Watkins Glen are angled like that. It's weird.
And there's, like I said, there's got to be a reason, because how many times has weird stuff like this happened and it's still that way?
Michael McDowell twice.
Yeah. Poor McDowell.
Poor Bailey Zimmerman. It's his dream to win a race on a NASCAR for the first time.
He did already.
Oh, they won. They won in that scheme?
Yeah, it was slightly different, but they won with AJ. I think it was at Nashville.
Heck, well, good for them. I should have known. I'm a big AJ guy. Heck yeah. I like Bailey's music.
But anyways.
I'm trying to grab the actual video.
We got another graphic coming. And I can't wait for it.
Forget what designers,
anything like the last one, it's gonna.
Our designers are no okay, so it's gonna be really tough. But
next podcast we can put these on here. No, I know how to. You just have to send them to me.
This right here.
Yeah, we're angle. Okay, I see.
But like, then it goes back, and it does the same thing on the other side. You can't really see it. But
where's the photographer gonna stand?
There's no stop.
I'm kidding. It's
a joke.
I just don't understand. So if anybody that's smarter than us is watching, I'm sorry for one, and two, please explain to me why it is the way that it is. Anyway,
you guys want to do we got to talk about Zilish falling.
Yeah, that was
scary. We watched that live. Caleb and I watched that live.
I saw
and
the comments coming in live between that and him and Van Gisbergen. Like, it's like, what could have happened to warrant such a big reaction? And then the race ended, and then there's more, and I'm like, wait, what's going
happening?
on?
No, it was a scary moment. I was talking to my grandpa last night, and I basically said, like, should NASCAR make rules for celebrations? No. But at the same time, I've been watching for 15 years, and I've been waiting for something like this to happen. Like, you just knew at some point something like this was going to happen. Luckily, it, was not worse than what it was.
I was going to ask you guys, like, over under how many cup winners stand on the window. So 12 races. I was going to put it at 5.5.
Well, I mean,
he's not done.
And I was going to go under.
Yeah, I mean, that depends on who it is, I guess. If it's Mr. Personality, Chase Elliott, for, the next 5 races, you're going to be safe.
Chase will stand on the window.
If he ever wins.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
He won't stand on the window.
Get his ass up there.
He won't stand on the window because that would be exciting.
If Kyle can sprint car, Chase can stand on the windowsill. That's what I'm hearing from Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah. Big tip.
If a banana is a banana, then a tennis ball is an orange. That's kind of what you just said.
Wow. No. No. But
I mean, I get where you're going with that, but my whole point was Chase isn't exciting enough to stand on a window or any, like, he's just going to
he's going to have the SVG cautious celebration where he stands next to the car and goes.
I'm not going to put the phone graphic onto the camera for you guys. You're talking about the guy that stood on the car as it was moving down the embankment at the Roval. He let it crash into the wall while he was standing on it after his burnout. You're talking about that guy? Yeah. Not exciting enough in victory lane for you?
Damn, I didn't know.
I was just asking.
I didn't know you were such a Chase Elliott fan. My bad.
I got a Hendrick Motorsports shirt sitting over there. I think
we're gonna bank that in the back pocket for many future episodes.
God, go on. Connor on air admits that he cheers for Hendrick Motorsports. Wow, crazy.
For every time now that it comes up, I'm gonna just like insert that clip into things now.
Please tell me if I ever come off as biased in my reporting, because that's
or even
Grandpa Gordon fan.
What's even better is I'll just wait for like some of the dirt stuff, and then it'll be like, I don't even have a good example, but like you'll be interviewing a dirt guy or something, and then it'll just cut to you saying, if Kyle Larson can, sprint car, then Chase Elliott can stand on the window.
Oh, please. Yeah, that'd be. Caleb has the editing tools to screw me over in this entire thing.
You two getting editing privileges for live action would be probably the worst decision we've ever made.
Us two?
Yes.
I'd have to like really dive down and figure out what I'm doing. Because like I'll learn something, but like it takes me it needs to be necessary for me to learn it. If that makes sense. Like,
well, I love you too, Carter. Thanks for the love on my end.
My entire work group chat is just blowing up right now.
No, that's perfect. I love it. Did someone call me Michael Sarah? And who is that?
No, they called Joshua Michael Sarah.
Okay. Yeah. Who's Michael Sarah?
I
don't know who Curtis is, but I'm asking mostly about Michael Sarah.
He's an actor that everyone for some reason thinks they look very much alike.
Hold on. I'll be the judge of this. Hey, what did Zillich tweet? Do you have that?
Which time?
Which one?
The
Aura debt?
Yeah.
Which Lapani had the better career?
I don't know who needs to like squish their head down a little bit, but you guys you're really close. Your head shape's just different. The hairstyle. Oh, the hairstyle.
This is what we've come to.
My answer is going to be Terry.
Oh, hairstyle, yeah. Hairstyle for sure. I think he has a rounder head than you, Josh. You're good
okay,
there.
we're off.
Josh has a taller head.
We are just our entire goal in this is to stay on topic because
no, it's okay.
You tend to get off topic, and here we are. We have other people getting us.
So the Zillish tweets I want to read this because it's got 13.1 million views on Twitter, and I'm
Okay.
a
Geez.
bit shocked. It's one of the bigger NASCAR driver tweets of all time. He said, "Now that I know I'll be all right, it's going to be tough to make a comeback from this generational aura debt. Dang, at least I won." So, Josh, as the youngest guy here, I'm going to need you to explain I don't know how to aura farm, and I haven't gotten the aura debt yet. Don't do that. That video was old the second I saw it. I was like, "There's
that's what it is."
Yeah, that's literally like just Zillich has the aura that like of the young guy. Like he's very like familiar with the younger crowd and just like stays updated with the internet. So a lot of people classify that as being aura, as you stay in the loop of things that are happening nowadays. And now people are completely just
my mind. I thought it was something okay.
And that's
it's literally like
literally what it is. Like I'm just
IndyCar drivers have done it. I mean, it is like it's a
but overall, it's not even just that. It's just like just being sorry.
It's just a term the kids use nowadays.
Yeah,
Common.
it's essentially like.
I thought it was. I don't know. I still don't know what aura farming.
But
do you know what an aura is?
Well, have you seen all the videos too with the pit crews where they drop a piece of paper on purpose and then someone will pick it up and they make it act like they're.
I want to do that every day of my life, but I gotta wait until I have 2 walking legs.
It's okay.
I wanted to do that for a month and a half. Like it's
basically
just being
like just having like a good sense about you. Like it's hard to put into words, but
being in touch and staying like updated on just what's popular and then just doing it.
That's okay because it was explained to me like you have your aura and you lose it by doing something that embarrassing.
You as yourself, just as a human, is just like oh my gosh, it makes people like, oh wow, this guy's so cool.
We gotta move on from this. We're not gonna get to the end of it.
No, it's so cool.
He embarrassed himself.
Yeah,
basically he embarrassed himself.
So
but
can we talk about anymore?
Can we talk about his other tweet, which was even funnier, although it's not going to get as many views, of him getting anesthesia, so they put the band on him that says fall risk, and he thought that was very ironic, which I mean it is very ironic, but yeah, so that's his most recent tweet. Is
I've gotten anesthesia a few times and they never labeled me fall risk. I'll tell you, big yellow letters. Like
it obviously was important. Or the fact that his dad, who has tweeted like 3 times this whole year, his dad just makes a tweet saying, oh, well, this is better than him pooping himself, I guess. Like,
I didn't realize I saw that tweet during Nationals. And I was like, I must have missed the Aura story on Connor Zillich shitting himself. And I just went along the rest of my day thinking like there's just a story out there of that I didn't.
No, I'll be totally honest. My Google search history will tell you that I Google searched.
Yeah, no, it wasn't until Monday I realized it was his dad tweeting that, and I laughed so hard after I found out. Like I was like, that makes it so much better and explains a lot. Josh, any analysis on Connor Zillich pooping his pants?
Nope.
Okay, good.
We move on.
You want to talk about who's getting in the playoffs quick?
Sure.
Yeah, that was geez.
I mean, it's to the point where it's almost like anyone out needs to win, besides like Priest.
I think it is too, but I think we're gonna have a surprise winner. Austin Dillon's pretty good at Richmond, right? He won there a few years ago.
Last year?
Yeah.
I don't think RCR is gonna be winning anytime in the next couple weeks.
Austin Dillon says, "Hold my beer." Can't wait for it. I hope
Well, Austin Dillon's grandpa says, "Hold my watch," but we know how that goes. So,
God, he has been a quote machine this year. I mean, he also forgets how much money he has, but
the blue collar team.
Yeah, exactly.
Him and Kyle Petty, I almost like whoever opens their mouth next is like getting flamed.
Him and his blue collar team, and then he gets on his special private jet to go to his vineyard.
Yeah.
Which, like, fine, that's cool, but you can't do the mom and pop race shot when you got, you're donating bullets to the U.S.
Yeah.
Whatever that story. I don't. All of the RCR donations swirl in my head because there's been a few, but you can't do the like blue collar racing thing after that. And
well, wasn't it? He was like the vice president of the NRA and stuff like that's not blue collar.
Yeah.
Like
nothing about that team screams blue collar.
I think they might think otherwise.
We see that.
But no, just to get back onto it, we don't think upset winner at Richmond, right? It's Daytona or bust for that.
Yeah, and even so, like, I mean, you look at who's won the super speedways in this car and stuff, like,
you never know.
I mean, you never know, but it's really just not like, it's not as, you're going to get the smaller teams and stuff to win. I mean, of course it's possible, but you look at like who's been winning those, and
I mean, Parker Retzlaff almost won in Beer Motorsports car.
But he didn't.
He was there.
I mean, the closest you can come in the last couple of years that I can remember is Harrison Burton, and I'm going to kind of throw the flag on that one.
Because there were 12 cars left?
Well, but that's...
Why do people discredit that one?
But not even that. It's a Childress blue-collar win. I mean, you can't...
Are we talking about Harrison Burton?
You can't compare Harrison to Richard or Childress. I don't know.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, the Wood Brothers team, I can't technically constitute as, like, a lower-level team, is what I'm saying.
You can, too. They were dog shit the whole year.
Okay.
With Harrison in the car,
I think Harrison Burton, all due respect, I think Harrison Burton was just dog shit in that car.
Oh, now we're shitting on him. God, you guys.
Harrison
Burton has all the talent in the world. He had to make a big boy move to win that race. And that's, I ask every time when people discredit, like, what about that was a Mickey Mouse win? That kid put his balls on the table and said, here, beat me.
I'm not calling it a Mickey Mouse win. It's just, that's just the style of it.
I know. I'm taking in-house at Daytona, though. So Reddick gets in, Bowman gets in, and I got my guy that was on Infield Beers last week.
I'm just gonna say if we're picking a guy that's in like a must-win for Daytona, I'm just gonna say Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch at Daytona?
Yes.
At least I took a former 500 winner.
He's won at Daytona.
But I guess it would be this race. Was it 4th of July back then?
I think so.
Well,
it was 2008.
The air quality is different.
I'm sorry.
If he's got an iPhone, it's going to let him know all day long. Like
the way Kyle Busch's luck is going, he's more likely to end up in Lake whatever than
he'll lead 72 laps and then wreck out with 3 to go.
I mean, I don't know. Again, super speedway, whatever can happen, but the Childress cars have struggled with like the strategy and the speed part of it. So
the super speedway cars are usually pretty quick, though. I mean, we've seen.
It's almost like all the super speedway cars are about the same speed.
Oh my God! Would you shut up?
I think. Are you yelling at the chat?
Nobody should be.
No, but I should be. I'm trying to like stay on topic here, and it's just throwing me off.
No, I got you.
Okay, so
I can delete comments from here. It's
moral of the story.
Oh, nice.
I'd go out and explain the joke and say it wasn't a big thing. But too much.
Thumbs down on RCR making the playoffs. That's my opinion.
We weren't questioning RCR. I was just asking who's going to make it.
Well, that's
if we had to pick one, that's just what I would pick.
You're taking Priest to make it.
What?
Are you taking because Priest is the last one on the cut line, right?
We said Priest would make it on points.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he's the only one that can make it on points, from what it seems like, everyone else is must win. That's
Priest
outside
is in
looking
the cut line, though, right?
No, he's not.
Who's in it? Who's the 16th?
It's Buescher.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Buescher, Bowman, and Reddick are the 3 in that don't have a win.
So, do you think those three stay the same? Is basically the question.
Probably. I mean, Priest has actually shown speed, which is good. It makes it interesting, but from Trent saying yes, that's how it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, so Buescher is plus 34, Bowman is plus 60. We'll reevaluate if Bowman has a tragic Richmond. Then I think we need to have a discussion.
Because I mean, out of those three cars that are like at that cut line, like
both shows making it. Both shows a lock.
Because Buescher and Priest have been outperforming the 48 cars in the past few weeks. It's just there's just not enough time left.
Connor.
Yeah, no, I am.
It's just not enough time left for someone to just bump him out on points.
Well,
I'll save the story for a different podcast. That's my guy, though.
We need to remember, though, that like 60 points is easily gone in a couple stage wins and moderately better finishes. So,
I mean, I could see Buescher coming up. I mean, he won at Richmond. I mean, he could put him on that line.
You guys are both sound like Kyle Petty right now.
Why? Because math is possible.
It's gonna be really exciting. We got a big finish coming down to the playoff cut line here.
It could
NASCAR all-time entertainment.
It could easily be exciting, and I don't even know if I call it exciting because imagine like you spend all this time getting a 60-point buffer, and then you basically go to a track where the Lord is gonna roll the dice and see what happens.
Imagine the 21 car dragging its balls across her face.
21 car's already won, so it's okay.
We're not.
I had to say something. Do you want to move on to Indy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alex Palou clinches the title with 2 races to go.
That's it. There's the story. Everybody have a good night.
Do I need to do the trend again? I'm sorry.
I think it's time to hit the panic button on Joseph Newgarden. I'm starting to think.
I think it's that time. But he's not going to be the first one to get booted from Penske. So
I was going to say, despite Alex Palou winning, and I guess that's all we're talking about. That by the way, he's the best driver in the world right now, second to none. No one close. Maybe Ryan Timms. Maybe he's right there, but Palou's the best, no question about it. All the stories that came out of IndyCar were insane for a race where the guy clinches the title with 2 to go, right? Will Powers
is 10 laps into the thing.
Yeah, that's Pato's fault. I mean, like,
no, that's
have your guy.
That's McLaren's fault.
I know, I'm just screwing with you.
Don't stir my pot. I'm sensitive about it.
Will Power took the podium, and from his comments that he made post race, he felt like to me that he does not have a ride lined up for next year. And that he very much is looking for one, and that he very much is not going to be at Team Penske next year. That's the vibes I was getting from the words that he said. And I loved his answers. I think Australians in general are funny. He's another example of that. But I mean, just straight to the point, like, if you don't think I can win, I don't know what the fuck you're watching, I think he said. And we'll see what happens next year. But talk about one of the best ever in IndyCar, and there's guys with pay-for-play drivers and 3 of their 4 seats, and it's like, what are you guys doing?
And here's my thing: as the resident Team Penske fan, listen, it's very obvious. I know. I mean, I'm unbiased when it comes to thinking things, but yeah, I root for Team Penske, and up until this point in the season, they had not won a race. It was going to be the first time since 1997, I believe it was, that they had not won a race if they go this whole year. Will Power just did that for them. Will Power is 4th on the all-time IndyCar wins list and has
holds the record for most career poles.
And just won a championship.
Yeah.
The split, the Palou run.
I mean, it does sound like he's not going to be with the team anymore, and I don't understand. And on the second part of that, what I also think is kind of egregious for a driver that has been there that long and given that much, they will not formally let him know their decision until after the season, and he cannot contact other teams until that point. So that is fucked up to do for a guy that has given you that much and still is giving you stuff. I mean, like he said, 3 wins last year and
championship 2 years
might
ago.
yeah, well,
3
yeah,
years ago.
in the championships, and he might be the only one to win for you this year too. And you're just going to not only kick him to the curb, but then you're also going to be like, oh, but don't worry, you can't go looking for a job yet, but we'll see. I mean, I just, it's super disappointing if this is going to be the case, that how that's going to go.
Yeah, if I were him, I'd be talking to teams and deleting the text. They're very private with their contracts in IndyCar. It's funny that got out. But what a shitbag contract to write for a guy that's done so much for your team. I mean, I can't imagine anything
You think he would do
close
some
to
type of like wave of some sort? I mean, the dude's 6th in the points. I mean, he's the 3rd highest Chevy.
He's the
4th highest Chevy.
He's like
no,
blowing
3rd.
the other guys out of the water for Penske, right?
Yeah.
Where's
Oh
McLaughlin?
yeah. McLaughlin's like 11th.
Yeah. So you're the only guy in the top 10 in points this year for you. You might let him go. Like that's all right, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
you
I
guys
mean,
do you.
I mean, Caleb summed up pretty good. I could do this big old spiel and rant. Yeah. I mean, overall, it's just fucked up. I mean, the guy's done so much for the sport in general too. He's a great personality. A lot of people love him. Like, give him an opportunity to continue his career at a good place. And you can't build that relationship with a good place if you only get 3-4 months to talk to someone.
Well, and it's hard because I get it. The move that has been speculated that will happen if this takes effect would be Malukas taking over that ride.
Correct.
I personally, again, as a Penske fan, am excited for that, and I think that's a great move for both Penske and for Malukas, but at what cost?
Your best guy, most experienced guy, 2nd longest tenured in IndyCar right now.
And I think it's fine if you're going to look at Power and say, hey, you're old. We want this long investment. It's time for us to make a change for the longer run and, whatever. It's fine to do that. But then I think with it being what Will Power has done for you, I think you have to say, listen, I know that it's in the contract, but
pursue it.
We're not going to let you, we're going to let you go. Start finding other teams.
Yeah, if you're gonna let him go, yeah, it should have been weeks ago.
Will Power, you are now our Meyer Shank racing driver.
and maybe it is the case that they're just gonna keep him. We could all be wrong, but like where there's smoke, there's fire. So I have a hard time,
Mm.
Oh, I think at the very least, it's definitely up in the air. Like I don't think any decision's been made.
Listen, if it's up in the air, it should not be after this weekend.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. I think we can.
I know. Thank you.
Okay.
And I wouldn't cut one of the other two before I cut Power. But like, who am I signing instead? Like, it'd probably shock you who I'd go out and sign if I had one open seat.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be Graham Rahal.
Oh, if I was doing the fan thing, sure. No, I'd sign Rinus VeeKay. That dude turns shit boxes into houses of gold every year, it seems, and he doesn't get the credit for it. Unless I'm signing him, I got no reason to cut Will Power off my team. And even then, I think you could set him there and like get him again next season. Like that's just Rinus doesn't get any credit, and then the brakes hit him the wrong way, and I think he got penalized at Indy this year. Is that right?
What'd you say?
Did VeeKay get a penalty at Indy?
guess see that's.
It would have been Monday post race. Like 3 drivers were involved, and I think he was one.
Yeah, I think so.
But I'm impressed with that dude. I don't think I can call him a kid anymore, but
I've always thought that about Renus. Love the guy, great guy. From the conversations that we've had with him, super good sport, always positive, and you know he's got the passion for it. I mean, even just him squeaking into the Indy 500, that dude was beyond emotional.
Yeah, and then what the next best prospect? I'm gonna screw this up. It's probably Malukas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would go with.
And maybe you're banking on IndyCar for the first time in 10 years, despite the fans' wishes, adding some more ovals. But I don't know if we'll get that. But if they ever do, David Malukas can be one hot ticket. Not that he sucks on road courses. I think he's just an animal.
Yeah.
Anyways. Was Connor Daly fighting with Christian Rasmussen?
Oh my God. Did you not know anything about this?
Not a deal. Not a thing.
Oh my God.
I didn't know until I saw Connor's tweet about it.
Yeah, so essentially there was a whole lap and a half of it happening where Rasmussen ran Daly off the track, like deep into the dirt, like 10 feet into it. And then they both lost a ton of spots. They were both going side by side all the way through portions you shouldn't go. Daly got into the back of him into like 1 and 2, lost another spot. And then they went into the fastest portion of the track, side by side, where it's single file, and Rasmussen just drove it in there. Got into Daly, spun Daly out, and Daly hit the wall probably like 130, 140 miles an hour. And It was violent. Like I watched it happen, and my jaw like hit the floor. Yeah, it was one of the more violent wrecks I've seen at Portland. And yeah, Daly had every reason to be mad. I mean, he even came over the radio and was like, he just committed a crime. Like,
I'm not laughing at Connor. I think he's awesome. I just wish I heard it live.
So you're telling me you haven't even seen the clip of it yet?
I saw like the abbreviated clip, and I can
wait. Hold on, let me draw it out for you on Snapchat.
Oh, this
here we go.
Grand. Watch, it's just a banana and an orange next to each other in like an X.
If banana is banana.
Wait, I was searching in my head where that analogy is from. I think Caleb's just said it before in my vicinity.
Yeah, earlier tonight.
Well, no, I know that.
That's what happened.
He came from the sand trap and
No. The dots is where they're on the track, and then the orange is Daly's path to the wall.
Oh, I was looking at it upside down. I see now. Yep.
No, there you go. Figure it out.
Upside down. Yep. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, that makes
and it's 0% accurate. So
yeah. So he did the F1, beat him to the apex, so it's his corner, right? Was that his defense?
Essentially.
Of it?
I don't even know if it was like beat him to the apex. It was like beat him.
It's the wildest thing I've ever heard in my life, by the way. Like if your car is a nudge ahead in the middle of the corner, like you own it, that's it. You get to do anything you want.
Correct.
Oh my God. The possibilities.
Oh
yeah, no,
God.
I think the thought process for Rasmussen here was, I don't care where you are or I am going into this corner. It's my corner.
Yeah.
Good luck. Like, it was rough. I'm surprised a bigger deal wasn't made out of it.
Yeah, and you'll have it every Sunday when they run these races at the same damn time, and no one owns 2 TVs in their living room. I don't know why, but it's just every single time. I can't bitch about it enough. Like, it's every Sunday, and like the one Sunday it isn't, it's like the next Sunday there's going to be 2 races, and they're going to start directly at the same time.
Josh and I
right back into this mad Groundhog Day that we're in.
Josh and I have to laugh because while we do agree that it is crazy for them to compete against each other, we don't suffer from the one TV problem.
We pull TVs from elsewhere to watch both.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm usually laptop and TV and doing that. I was asleep Sunday,
I have
frankly.
projector screen right here, and then I have TV over there. So
Caleb loves talking about his projector.
It's okay. We'll watch them race in there in a few weeks. How long are we until they put dirt on Hawkeye Downs? Is that another 6 weeks? Come on.
I think they start in about 3 to 4.
Sweet.
So
Yeah, I'll be up there at least one of those weekends, if not two.
don't make it the weekend I'm not here.
That actually
Best
sounds like the
weekend?
best weekend to come.
It probably is if you're going to be there for like the Sprint Invaders. I think it is.
Maybe. Yeah, my friends will be running that race.
I'll be gone. Pfft, your friends, okay? Let's.
Nice.
I got Tasker's wing on my wall at my apartment. Do you want me to call him an enemy or?
I have Kaz Grala's truck hood back there. That doesn't make us friends.
How many beers do I have to tell you that I drank with him after one of the races?
Did you film it?
Probably somewhere. I don't know. Depends on which night.
Yeah, let's talk about the comment that we just got.
Oh yeah,
Every champion should have more knowledge to bestow upon.
Caleb won the Hawkeye Downs trivia championship.
Can't believe you're skipping out on Sprint Invaders. That was the race we're planning on going to.
We have more important things.
I'm pretty sure that's Fest weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
What's that?
Oktoberfest. You wouldn't know her. She goes to a different school.
I've heard. I get dragged out to Oktoberfest every
A
year.
race that Joe Shear partaked in as like a crew chief and such and driver.
Oh, that big one. Oh, okay.
You know,
I thought you were talking about just when people get in skirts and drinking downtown Des Moines.
No. I know you're well aware of getting into skirts and drinking, but
Typically, I just put on an Always Race Day shirt and do it anyway. So.
Yeah, but yeah, IndyCar wasn't much better as like an entertainment aspect outside of the daily and different strategies. But
All right, what do we got? Is it Richmond this week?
yeah,
yes, sir.
I am
hope
going
Austin
for
Dillon finish this season. We're due for some fireworks because we.
Austin Dillon for the win.
All right,
Someone would give you $10 and you still wouldn't bet on Austin Dillon.
No,
not true. Not true. I tried to bet $10 on Boris Said the last time he raced a cup race, and it was at a road course, and it would have paid me like $10,000 because the odds were that high, and DraftKings wouldn't let me make it. So I hate them. They got too many issues. Not publicly. I didn't say that. Mostly sarcastic. It's awesome. No, just very religious. All right. That will wrap up the show. If you're watching on Facebook, you got what the comment was. But if you weren't, sorry. Maybe we'll say it on next week's episode.
Shout out for our YouTube to work with the whole Taylor Swift ordeal.
Yeah, no, I think it stayed on the whole time. I was worried. YouTube was actually prepared for something, which you don't see the tech companies usually do these days. So, you guys got anything else? Are you good?
I'm good. I'm great.
Nope.
Appreciate you guys for listening. Thanks to the Wiser companies for hopping on board as a sponsor. As you guys know, reach out if you're interested in sponsoring anything like that. Anything you want us to do, talk about more, do better, leave a comment, send me a message on Twitter. Love to hear from you. And we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.